Hello everyone, one of the most awaited characters of Genshin Impact is finally coming soon, and in this video I will cover everything you need to know to prepare for her, including her kit, best weapons, artifacts and teams. Without any further ado, let's jump right into it. Starting with this kit. Skirk is a cryo DPS that uses sword. Skirk, just like Mavuka, has a unique burst and doesn't need energy recharge. Instead, she uses Serpent Subtlety. She needs 50 of them. She gains 45 of them on using her elemental skill, and just like her child, she switches form called a 7-phase flash, in which her attacks are changed and she deals cryo damage. She can do 5-hit normal attack combo, charge attack and surprisingly even plunge attack. Seriously child, when are you going to learn from her? If you hold the skill, she can move at high speed. This state lasts for 12.5 seconds and has a fixed cooldown of 9 seconds. She gains rest of the serpent stacks from her first passive. Whenever any team member triggers Frozen, Superconduct, Cryo Swirl or Cryo Crystallize, a Void Rift is created near the opponent every 3.5 seconds, maximum of 3 times. Skirk can absorb these rifts when she hits an opponent with a charge attack in her skill state, hold skill and a special burst, which we will talk about in a bit. Each rift absorbed gives 8 serpent stacks, so you can get a total of 69 stacks. A suspicious number. Skirk can cast her burst when she has 50 serpent stacks, and each stack above 50 increases its damage up to 12 times, which means you need 62 points max. It has a cooldown of 15 seconds. When in a skill state, a special burst can be cast without consuming any serpent stacks. It enables a special state called All Shall Wither, increasing her normal attack damage up to 10 times. This burst can absorb the Void Rifts, which gives damage bonus to her normal attacks based on the Void Rifts absorbed. The second passive skill gives normal attack damage increase in a skill state and damage increase to her burst whenever a party member deals Hydro or Cryo damage. This has a maximum of 3 stacks, and each member can give only 1 stack to Skirk at a time, which lasts for 20 seconds. So this means that she needs only Hydro and Cryo characters in her team. And a third passive is interesting and unique, just like Child. It increases the skill level of the team by 1 if there is at least 1 Hydro and 1 Cryo character. So her Speculated Combo will be like generate 3 Void Rifts with your support, use a skill and special burst to absorb the rifts, use her normal attacks, then charge attack to absorb 2 Void Rifts and do more normal attacks, then swap out and refresh your buffs. If you want to use her as a nuke with short rotation, you can hold her E to absorb the Void Rifts and then use her burst to nuke and swap out. And her talent priority will be skill and burst, both are important, and skip normal attacks. Moving on to her weapons. Her signature weapon is obviously her best in slot option, providing crit rate and gives 48% attack and 40% crit damage, which is insane. Aside from this, any of the crit 5-star options are good on her. Here's a ranking that you can see on the screen. If you don't have any 5-star option, don't worry, cause the best 4-star weapon for Skirk is craftable and F2P friendly. It is the finale of the deep, preferably at max refinement, as it gives a ton of attack increase and you just need a healer in the team. Calamity of Issue is another great weapon, but is restricted by a shielder, and the BP weapon Black Sword is a good option too. For our artifact options, the 2 best options for Skirk are the new artifact, Finale of the Deep Galleries, providing the best buffs for her, and the other one is Maréchaussée Hunter, which works with Furina, and I believe many players already have good artifacts for this set. Both are very similar in terms of damage. With crit rate weapons, the Finale of the Deep set is better as you don't want to overcap on crit rate, but without a crit rate weapon, Maréchaussée Hunter is better or pretty similar. Blizzard Tear is a viable yet worse and situational option, as the enemies need to be frozen for its effect to trigger, which is impossible against boss enemies. And alternatively, you can use 2-piece combinations of sets that provide cryo damage, attack or normal attack damage till you get the better options. For her artifact stats, she follows a standard DPS build with attack percent on Sands, crit rate or damage on Circlet, and for Goblet, you can go either cryo damage bonus or attack percent depending on your stats or teams. Like if you have Furina and Yelan in the team, you are already getting a lot of damage bonus where both the goblets perform similarly. And for substats, crit stats and attack percent are all you need. Moving on to her team comps. Skirk as a DPS needs a cryo or hydro only team, as her kit gives her buffs based on that. And to no one's surprise, Escoffier is the best teammate for her, as she provides buffs for the same team archetype and deals insane amounts of off-field damage. And the other 2 slots will be filled with either Hydro or Cryo teammates, the best ones being Furina, Shenhe, Yelan and Citlali. Furina provides a lot of damage buff and Yelan is similar too. Shenhe can give Cryo buffs and Citlali, even though doesn't provide Cryo resistance shade, can use the Cinder City set and use the Thrilling Tales. Similar to Citlali, Mualani is an option too. You can replace them with any of the off-field cryo or hydro supports like Xingqiu, Dahlia, the upcoming 4-star character, who can provide shield and attack speed increase, Layla, Charlotte who can use TTDS, Kaya, Rosaria, etc. Replacing Escoffier is a big damage loss to the team. You can use Charlotte as a replacement for her as she can heal, which is needed if you use the finale of the Deep Sword. Silonian also works as she provides resistance shade and the Cinder City set. Similarly Kazuha, however you lose out on Skirk's passive buff. Shenna can provide some good buffs but still not comparable to Escoffier. So basically if you don't have Escoffier, you just use buffers or sub DPS characters mostly from Cryo or Hydro element. For just a nuke playstyle, you can fit her in freeze teams like with New Villet, Ayaka or Wriothesley. And that is all for this video. You can check out these test guides on my channel to gain some extra primos for Skirk. I will make the final build guide a week before her release, so make sure to subscribe to stay tuned. Don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe for more Genshin Impact content. Thanks for watching.